shrimp and broccoli with garlic sauce. Easy, delicious takeout made at home. Want to be in the know? Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's get into it. What's up, you guys? It's your girl April, and we are back in the kitchen. You guys read that title? Shrimp and broccoli with garlic sauce. Let's get into it. So first, let's go over the ingredients that we'll be using. I have some black pepper, Himalayan salt, some Chinese 5-spice, Hoisin sauce, some oyster sauce, soy sauce, sesame seed oil, and garlic sauce, and of course the broccoli and shrimp. I'll be using 7 cloves of garlic, some ginger, and an egg. I know it looks like a lot, you guys, but I'll break it down and simplify it for you. This great, delicious recipe, so stay tuned. Let's get started first off by working on our shrimp. And I have these are large shrimps. That's all they had in the store, so you can get whatever size shrimp that you prefer in yours. I'm gonna add a little Himalayan salt. And remember, you guys, just season to your own taste, because your recipe might be more, you might have less than what I'm using. Some black pepper. Now with the sesame seed oil, just be careful with it because it's really strong. And a little goes a long way, so you don't need much of it. And then we're going to take a little bit of this Chinese 5-spice, just a little bit. And now I'm going to mix this up. Make sure you get a good mix on it, you guys. Our shrimp has been mixed up. I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to put only the egg white on top of the shrimp. So just separate the egg just like this. The egg white will fall right on out. And you can save your yolk and use it in a recipe or add it with some scrambled eggs. So I'm going to set the yolk aside and add in only the egg whites to the shrimp. And then now I'm going to go in and give this a mix. Make sure you get that egg white incorporated onto all of the shrimp. Just mix for a moment until everything is mixed good. Like, kind of break up that egg white. And once you see that you have it broken all up, we'll add in some cornstarch. Okay, so like at this point, this is how the shrimp should look. So now, first I'm going to start off with 2 tablespoons of the cornstarch. And I'm going to mix that up. Because we're looking, you don't want the shrimp to be like wet. You want that cornstarch to soak up some of that egg white. So first I added in 2 tablespoons, but you might just need 1. Just all depends on how many shrimp you'll use and the size. I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon because mine is still a little wet. And I'm gonna mix it. And I'll show you guys how it should look once you have everything mixed in. So you want it to look about like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. See how the cornstarch is on it? Look inside the bowl. And once you have the cornstarch on it, you add a little oil. I use canola. You want to give that a good mix and set it aside. And in the meantime, I do have my water heating up so I can blanch my broccoli for 2 minutes. I'm going to work on my broccoli. I'm just gonna get it cut it down to however you like yours. Just give it a slice at the stem, just like this. You can cut it bigger, smaller, however you want. And once we get this broken down, once our water start boiling, we're gonna drop this down in the water. So make sure you have enough water in your pot to cover the broccoli. And we're gonna blanch this broccoli for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we're gonna take the broccoli out. and I'll show you guys. Now that our water is boiling, just go ahead and add your broccoli. I washed mine off already. Place in water for 2 minutes only, you guys. 2 minutes. You want to get you a spoon and make sure you press down the broccoli. Stir it up. Make sure each piece is hitting the water. And we're only leaving it in for 2 minutes. We're just gonna blanch it. After your 2 minutes is up, you just want to remove your broccoli from out of your water and just set it aside. Now that we can work on our sauce. So I'm using 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. I'll be using 1/4 of a cup of the hoisin sauce. Okay, we have our oyster sauce going in. And I will be using a tablespoon of the chili garlic sauce. Now this is optional. I like to add it to mine because I like that little kick that it adds. But if you prefer, you can just always just leave it out. Okay, we have our chili garlic sauce in. I'm gonna add in a little salt. Season to your own taste. Some black pepper. Some Chinese 5 spice. And then a little bit of the sesame seed oil. Just a little bit because this goes a long way and it's very strong. And also I'm gonna add in 1.5 cups of water. Give this a nice mix. To our sauce mixture, to help thicken it up, I'm gonna be adding in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So get that in and give it a mix. Well combined. Make sure you get all the clumps out. I'm using 7 cloves of garlic. Make sure you're getting the back in front of your knife because that garlic likes to stick. And you just want to rake your knife back and forth through your garlic to get that good mince on it and get it all broken down. Bring it together in a pile and just take your knife over it just like this. And that'll give you that good mince on it. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna separate some of this because we're gonna cook the shrimp and some of the garlic. And then we're gonna save this garlic for our sauce. So I'm gonna put this garlic to the side. And this garlic here, I'm gonna add it to the sauce. Now that we have our garlic done, we can work on our ginger that we'll be adding. And an easy way to peel the ginger is take your knife or your spoon and use the back of it and then just scrape the skin off the ginger. And that removes the skin. Now the ginger that we're not going to be using, you can put this in the freezer and it'll last longer for you. Okay, I'm gonna just slice the ginger down. And then once I have it cut down, I'm gonna give this a nice fine mince, just how I did the garlic. So, just wanna get it all broken down. Get a nice fine mince on it. Bring it into a pile and then just rake your knife back and forth over the ginger. I hope you all are doing well and have an amazing month of December. Happy New Year. And then so once we have this broken down, we're gonna add that also to our sauce that we already have set aside. Gonna add a little oil. Then we're gonna start off with the shrimp. So we're gonna go ahead and get the shrimp in. Now the cooking time is gonna vary depending on the size of your shrimp. So just be mindful of that because I have some pretty large shrimp here. But you'll be able to tell when it's about ready because it'll turn opaque looking. I'll show you mine once I get it to that point. So go ahead and get your shrimp in. And then we're gonna add the garlic as well. And we're gonna get at a good mix. Make sure your shrimp are laying evenly on the pan, if they're not on top of each other. That way you can get an even cook on each of the shrimp that you're using. See how it's already turning a slight color? So just keep it stirred, keep it moving. And once this is almost ready, we're gonna add in the broccoli and then our sauce. Now when you're doing your shrimp, you don't want a high heat on it, because what will end up happening is your shrimp will be done on the outside but not on the inside. So you want to start with like a medium heat and just get it mixed around. It's getting there, y'all. It's getting there. Okay, my shrimp is right where I need it to be. It's not all the way done, but it's almost done. We're gonna finish cooking this with the broccoli. So you want to go ahead and add in the broccoli. Get out a good mix. That looks so good already. And then now, add in your sauce. Once your sauce is in, this isn't going to take long at all once that sauce is in, because we blanched the broccoli and we cooked the shrimp already halfway through. Well, most of the way through. So you just want to get us a good stir. Make sure you get everything incorporated, and your sauce will start to thicken up. If it's not thick enough for you, make a little cornstarch slurry, and if it's too thick, add a touch of water to it to help loosen it up. That's looking good already, and it's smelling so good in here, you guys. The beauty of creating takeout dishes at home is you get to create it how you like it. If you want extra shrimp, throw in some extra shrimp. You like more sauce, less sauce, you get to make it how you like it. Look at that. It's almost there, you guys, and I'll plate this up for you. Shrimp and broccoli and garlic sauce. I thank you all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know the vibe. Be blessed.